Yeah, so I wanted to do this one for a couple of reasons. It's called the Invincible. One, I'm pretty sure I saw it at last year's PC gaming event, like the E3 event, but the PC gaming one. It looked pretty cool. You're on like there's a planet of some old robots that weren't supposed to work, and she was like hiding from some things or reprogramming them or whatever. And it looked pretty cool though. And secondly, because it is absolutely massive. It's like 10 gig and it's just the demo. So I need to get it off of my hard drive. I need to get it off of my sick NVMe. So let's jump in. The Invincible, a video game by Starwood Industries. And it's messed everything up. Okay, great. Thank you. I can't see chat because full screen or whatever it's one of those annoying games that does this. Gotta love it. Yeah, let's go. Are we all good? Ah, okay, chat's back on top. Great. Chat's on top. Choose a slot. Let's jump in. I need to go get some water. Welcome to the Invincible demo. It takes place early in the game, shortly after the very beginning, but worry not. On the following screen, you'll see a brief recap of previous events. Please keep in mind that demo does not represent the final quality of the game. Still working hard to improve it, fixing bugs, and enhancing it. Let's dive into the world of the Invincible. That image is awesome. Like all the hands inside, and it's like you're inside a mech inside. It's like inside a spacesuit, inside a spacesuit, inside. That looks weird. You are an astrobiologist named Yasna, a crew member of the Dragonfly, a small research vessel. At the start of the game, Yasna woke up in a full space gear stuck on an alien planet, with no recollection of how or why she got here. Checking her equipment, she discovers that her radio receiver is broken, thus she has no contact with the rest of the crew, but suspects they can still hear her. Based on her own journal entries, she's in close proximity to their camp. As Yasna heads towards her destination, her memories of the last mission slowly return. However, she remains unaware why she lost her consciousness and memory. Now she enters the camp, wondering what exactly awaits her there. Interesting. Yeah, I'm walking very slowly.
Thank goodness. Not everyone's in the field.
Wait a sec. That's really, really quiet. So now I need to somehow get OBS up, turn this way up for you guys, and then go back into the game. And I need to go back into Twitch so I can make sure it's working. And go back in here. Oh no, we're having encoding problems because it's a big 3D game, because it's such a giant game. This is always going to happen.
This is Dr. Yasna reporting.
I need to fix this, man. I don't know what's going on.
I'm entering the campgrounds. Is anybody out there?
And robot. I think it was this game that we saw.
Androbot.
I'm holding space.
Androbot, follow my instructions. Androbot.
I don't know what hold space means, but I'm holding it. If I let go, it kind of just empties. I don't really get what's going on. Okay, maybe we just walk away. Bye, Androbot, you're not working. Okay, yeah, this game isn't running too well. Search the camp. Do you want me to go back down here and search this camp? Trying to get into tents, but I can't seem to interact with anything here, so... This lady's freaking the F out, dude, and I can't even do anything. Here we go. We're in. We're in. Oh. Vincent came with a treat. He's got a treat. Yeah. Okay. Where are we going? Can't go. Oh, we can go into the next room. Somebody in there. Keep pressing E to interact, but you have to left click.
Dr. Crowther, didn't you hear me earlier? Doctor! Is everything all right?
Lost his bloody mind.
Doctor, please wake up. I report that I've located Dr. Crowther. He's in bad shape. I'm gonna examine him now.
Hold space. I don't know what hold space means. I don't know what I'm holding space and it does nothing, so that is nonsense to me. It's very confusing.
Excuse me.
Yasna, can you hear me?
Astrogator,
Fine. I've been listening to you for 2 hours now.
my receiver is dead.
No need to explain yourself, Doctor. I know everything. The transmitter was still working, so I heard your reports. Glad you didn't lose your head.
Wait, please. I need to reconnect. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Copy you, Doctor. Loud and clear, but to the point. As I understand it, there's only Dr. Crowther in the camp. He's not well. What happened to him?
I was just about to examine him. Dr. Crowther, please don't be startled. I need to take your hand. Temperature normal. Pulse 2. O2 saturation is fine. There's nothing physically wrong with the doctor.
He's just insane.
His pupils respond properly. Look at my finger. No delay in reactions.
Yet no response to verbal communication.
None.
Conclusions, Doctor?
What is holds? What does it mean?
Do you have any idea what's wrong with him?
For reasons unknown to me, he fell into a deep stupor. Without a CT scan and blood test, I can't say anything else.
I'll prepare the infirmary. But first things first, the lander. We need to get you all on board. Everyone, not just Dr. Crowther.
Okay, what should I do?
Please look for the mission log, which should include crucial data about the crew's activities. We have 3 more people to find, and you still need to designate a place for the landing.
Yeah. You know what? I need to check this thing. I need to know what spacebar does, man. It makes no sense. Okay. Reply? But it says hold spacebar. I just what? Okay, well, it doesn't mean anything. It's nonsense. It's very, very confusing. Right. Mission log. Go into this room. Book on physics. Metal detector, lamp. Log. Dr. Crowther.
It's not a mission log, but it will do. Dr. Crowther kept records. Meticulous as always.
What's in there?
The most important thing is probably the landing coordinates. AZ 2316.
Noting. 316. Excellent. I'm uploading the data. Starting calibration.
Yeah.
Dr. Gorski has moved away from the research sector to the west.
Ah, that's right. He followed those deposits of metal.
Metal? That's why we have detectors.
Correct.
Mine died, but Krauter had one as well, didn't he?
Like
Yep.
everyone in the crew, Doctor.
Like, dumbass. Obviously, we all had them.
Are you
Why
looking
would
for
one
the
person
detector?
have them?
Yeah, just a sec.
Yeah, just a sec.
Oh,
I'm definitely
got it.
British.
Please make sure it works.
okay. Checked. I'm leaving the tent.
All right. Is this supposed to be like a
All
horror?
right, now for the robot.
It's unresponsive.
Yes, I know. I'm currently trying to establish connection.
Can I help somehow?
Just look for the others, Doctor. I'll take care of this myself. Get the tin head back on its feet remotely. And secure Krauter. I have everything I need. Just...
What the hell? Through here?
What?
He didn't say anything. The respond thing, the reply, is freaking annoying. It does nothing. I want to hear everything. I hate when games do that. Like, oh, it's a walking
entering the
simulator,
research area.
but you've just got to just
Clear for
stand
now.
still. Get someone to stand still, because if I walk too far, she's gonna continue and
way,
she's gonna cut off her dialogue and start talking about, oh, this is so cool. Look at all
Piece
these
of metal
craters
sticking
and
out
stuff.
of the ground. Sounds inconspicuous, but in this desert environment, it's a phenomenon. The artifact turned out to be too big to dig up, or to subject to chemical and spectrometric analysis. Dr. Gorski set out to investigate its source, to find some end.
And? Did he?
That I don't know. Unfortunately.
Is he down here?
Can you hear it?
Yes.
Is anyone there?
What's going on? Doctor?
Checking.
Portable drill.
It's a drill. So damn loud. Phew. It's finally stopped.
Yasna, are you there?
I am. Unfortunately alone. Working equipment gave me hope, but someone just abandoned it. Didn't even turn it off.
That is indeed unfortunate. We need to expand our search radius.
So I'm walking back this. Yeah, this is just a walking simulator, then I guess. Some narrative. Which is fine to know that, but I wish I could at least understand how to interact with the game.
It's here. I can see the structure. I'm in the right place.
Understood. Please continue.
Tracker.
Got someone. I'm following the signal. Huh. There's something on the ground. It's a journal.
Oh.
Geological cross-section. Measurements. These are Merritt's notes. She must be somewhere close.
Please search the entire area thoroughly.
Motion. Okay. Can I close this? Okay, oh, here we go.
I think I know where I can find her.
It's weird when it does that. Can I climb up? Yes. Oh. The game just quit. Oh, okay, the game just changed its resolution and messed everything up. That's good. Wow, that was weird. Okay. We're back, but that was a little strange.
The signal's coming from a castle backpack.
That's concerning.
Can you guys see everything? The scale's a little weird. Okay.
I'm close, but I can't see her.
Wait, I see her.
She's here. found her. Married.
Oh, I've seen it. Like, I mean, there's a lot to say about that one because it has like this really cool concept. I love that Lovecraftian, honestly, that the kind of existential fear of going to like a distant planet or whatever and just finding something that shouldn't belong. Returnal did it, and it did it really well. I just love stuff like that. Like, what is this thing in the ground? It's very much like, I mean, I know you're not going to an alien planet, but you're going somewhere like pretty obviously weird, where it's like Annihilation. So, Annihilation, the movie, and I read the book afterwards as well. Actually, I need to read the other two. It's actually a trilogy, but like that idea of you go somewhere and there's just things where they don't belong. Like, what the hell is that metal structure? What could that possibly mean? The way that it's shaped, you know, it just makes no sense from any kind of angle, and I love that. I think that's an awesome. I think it's just this. It really plays on like this natural fear of there's something else, right? There's something else, and we don't understand it, and I really, really like that. I think that's kind of one of my favorite genres, and it is kind of Lovecraftian because it's that existentialism where all of a sudden you realize that your place in the universe is not what you thought it was, and your entire mind is broken. You know, your just whole perspective has to shift, and it's just this whole shattering experience. I love that, and so I like that idea. But this demo was really nothing. After that, you know, I mean, we walked up to a camp. We went inside a tent. There was some crazy guy. We read a couple of things. We talked to somebody. Then we walked up and we found somebody else. And that's really it. I mean, we didn't even get to make any decisions, obviously. But even just all the way through, like the respond thing, saying hold space and not telling me what that does and what it means, and it not seeming to do anything to the game. Really frustrating. Really frustrating. To say it's a demo and it only had one way you could interact with the game, and I had no idea what it was telling me to do or what it wanted from me. Very, very annoying. And then, besides that, I mean, yes, there's not much to do anyway, and then it didn't run particularly well. I felt like it struggled. Sometimes she started breathing heavily, and some things would go out of focus and in focus. But I don't know why. I don't know what happened. Some things kind of throttled. It looked like the frames dropped every now and then. It was kind of all over. Like, I really want this game to be good, and I don't care kind of what it is. I feel like if it is just a walking sim, it's just an experience, it's just a narrative game, that's fine by me. If it has some other things, that's also fine. I want to know the story. I really like that idea of it. But even then, we didn't get to see enough of it or too much of it to really see where it was going. I'm going to give that a very low 2. You know what? I think it gets a high 1. I think it was my personal bias giving it a higher score. I mean, there's really nothing there yet. The demo doesn't do it justice. The story-wise, narrative-wise, it kind of does. It has hooked me in that sense. But it's kind of also pushed me away because I'm like, well, I can tell this is not ready. You know, some things are not working. Some things are very awkward. I don't know. Like, it was pushing me back. Yeah, it's a really tricky one because I enjoyed what worked, but that was very little. There was very little available, and then even smaller portion of that was, something that actually worked. Like even when she was responding to that guy, but I was already moving, and then it cut the dialogue and went to the next. I hate that in games, especially in narrative-focused games. I need to hear everything, but I've just missed something now. So what did I miss? And you can't go back. There's no logs, and it really frustrates me. Does that? It's a real pain in the ass, and it's such a common problem with narrative games. I just can't believe it hasn't been solved yet, or something people don't focus on. That's the Invincible. I'm gonna give it a high 1, low 2. I'm gonna give it a 1, just because there wasn't enough there, and I mean, I was hooked narratively. But that's also a personal preference of mine. I really like that idea. But this needs to go a long way before it's ready. I feel that demo was... It really was just a narrative hook and nothing else. Like, it didn't work, it didn't really play. And using the metal detector even, I didn't have to do anything with the metal detector. It was just like, test it. I just clicked on one thing and it was gone. Like, you know, if you could have used that tool, you can use that tracker, you could to do other things, or if there was something else that it would have shown us going on, maybe it would have been a little more keen on it. But right now I'm like, ugh, I really want you to be good, but from what I played, I just don't know what I'm gonna get. So right now, take it with a grain of salt. That is Invincible. Let's move on. Where's my OBS? You've broken my OBS.